And welcome back, everybody, to some GSA action. Today, we've got Biinny versus Blue Esports RockChalk in the 70-star League Division 1, of course. Both of these are some spicy boys. And speaking of spicy boys, Squid Bird is in the booth with us today. How are you doing, sir? I'm doing good, man.
I'm doing excellent. I'm hyped, ready to co-com with you on some really good races that I am expecting from both of these players. Earlier today, RockChalk actually PB'd in 120. I believe it was like an 8-second PB, but hit that 144. So, you know, probably in a good mood. But he's got to be wary of Biinny, who does have the better PB, but anything can happen in these races, so I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled here.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Mr. Chalk will be performing. I know that he's been working on 70, and so he's pretty freshened up in that department. But I did witness some 16-star from our man yesterday, and it was a little bit rough. But, you know, it was mostly 16-star specific stuff.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls out something hot today.
Yeah, Biinny's been on that grind, like every day, trying to get that 47. So definitely 70 is where his heart is at, and definitely going to be feeling more at home for him here in this particular race.
It's me, Mario.
You could say that again.
Hello.
That again.
That works. I'll take it. I will definitely take it home and enjoy it. Yeah, man, this is gonna be some spicy stuff for sure. 70-star has been heating up. It's like a slow cooker.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a little time, you know. First of all, you gotta cut the vegetables, turn the stove on. And a beautiful analogy for the beginning. It's not usually too dicey. Can be a little scary, but for the most part, the lobby is pretty gentle.
And then no LBLJ to worry about.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you know, it's really cool that GSA has this 70-star league going on because you see so many runners doing 70 runs now. We've seen Punke yesterday get another PB. And you know, otherwise I don't think he would have gotten that if it wasn't for tournaments like this. So it's really cool seeing everyone bringing their A game into the 70 thing, and it's really exciting times for the category.
Definitely. It is. It's interesting, you know, this new sort of, I guess you'd call it, paradigm where GSA is sort of dictating the flow and what people are wanting to practice and put work into. And you can definitely see the competitive side of things is rising. You know, people are getting much more competitive. The times, especially for 70, has really been cutting down a lot. 16 is also very much down there.
Yeah, more and more people getting those 48s and 47s.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like at the end of the year.
Yeah, and both players getting like to skip, coming up on the bomb clip, handling that bomb very nicely. Biinny sided, small bomb, RockChalk right on his cheeks.
And we got a bit of a sink here already.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I think Benny's like slightly in the lead. Yeah.
But I don't know. Back in the day, it always felt that 70-star was just kind of in the shadow of 120-star. Like most people really only cared about 120. That's what most of the top runners were doing. And it was sort of, once you got bored of 120 or you had the 120 record, it's like, okay, well, I might as well do 70 now. But at this point, I mean, 70 record, very respectable time. Very fast. Shout outs to Tago, finally making it happen.
Yeah.
We got some race times coming up here. I'm feeling a 12.8. Yep, 12.8s, just as I predicted from both players. Very nice. My third eye is opened up.
No big mistakes so far, which, you know, first two levels that you have to do in this category, nothing too special, but we're heading into Whomps here where, you know, it's one of the hardest levels in the game, in my opinion. And I think many runners would agree.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that way, especially since it's right at the beginning and you want to get it just right. So you're much more likely to reset in Whomps than you if Whomps was like 30 minutes into the run. And so there's a lot more pressure on. You want to get that good begin. RockChalk with a beautiful Owless Biinny going through 100, and he's looking good to make the cycle here.
Yeah, it makes it easy.
Very safe.
Definitely can tell that he's been putting in a lot of work here. Looks like RockChalk will be going for cannonless now. Texture setup.
Can be scary, but gets it. I don't know. It seems like people have sort of figured out texture setup. I haven't seen somebody miss it in quite a long time. I remember earlier on in the league. Oh, Biinny dropping the speed.
Yeah.
Earlier on in the league, it was causing a lot more problems. And people were missing it much more frequently. But nowadays, it's pretty clean.
To me, texture setup is about how confident you are. You can't, like, really... You just have to go for it and keep doing it, and it'll get easier over time. But there will be those days where it just doesn't seem like it wants to work with you. And RockChalk making the cycle a little bit later than Biinny, but still making it nonetheless. Biinny had a little bit of trouble there with the fence clip.
All right. Nicely in the gate. Or in the cage, I should say. Falling in quite nicely.
And RockChalk had a little bit of a smoother ending there.
Oh!
Oh, just as soon as I say that.
Rocket Man trying to take off and fly to space, but coming back down to Earth. RockChalk confirmed in the lead here in Whomps, but Biinny only a few seconds behind. Yeah. We've got a race, ladies and gentlemen.
Biinny opting to go for that classic setup on cannonless.
Yeah, Biinny's like he's capable of going much faster, but he also is wanting to take the more consistent side of things.
Right. And I can respect that. In a race, it's a lot more about consistency and just knowing how to balance safety and speed. And Biinny is known to be one of the most consistent players in Super Mario 64. So no shockers there. Both making it to the top here.
Yeah, taking this Whomp. Looks like they're kind of cheating a little bit, clipping through the Whomp there. I'm going to have to tell Milo about that, see if we can get some sort of disciplinary action. But other than that, you know, pretty clean. Taking him home for a ride. Easy money.
Cha-ching. All right. So to the top of the tower we go.
Yeah, this start can be sort of deceptive.
Yeah. That triple jump, sometimes it can be a bit of a bop.
Mm-hmm.
But RockChalk making it look easy. Biinny as well. 42 versus late 46, so about a 4-second lead for RockChalk here.
RockChalk really out here. I mean, especially against a player like Biinny, you want to get that early lead as big as possible. RockChalk with the slide kick
that was
into
hot.
The window. You do not see that every... All right, slide time. Squidbird, what you feeling?
12 point...
Oh!
Well,
14.1.
I'll say 12.7 from Biinny. Okay, I was off by a little bit.
12.8 from Biinny both times.
RockChalk had a little bit of trouble getting back to the box there, but still maintaining a small lead here.
Yeah,
but
Biinny
definitely a
catching
lot
up
closer.
quick. Mm-hmm. A little bit scary having Biinny on your tail. He's a very big man, very strong. Would not want to let him get in arm's reach. RockChalk looking very good at the helm. Steering. Very nice. Biinny as well. Looks like their wing caps were about the same.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Biinny was a little, yeah. Now we have a sync.
GSA sync, boys. Maybe a Biinny brew or two. Virago coming out, showing his love for the man himself, Big Ben.
Yeah, the Biinny brew is kicking in. Biinny getting all the power that he needs.
Yeah, commentator is a little bit suspicious. Biinny. Oh, okay.
That was okay.
We continuing the full-on sync. It's looking so good, but different camera angles coming.
That looked so cool. Just seeing them like dive in opposite directions.
And then RockChalk looking like he has a lead, but they're both probably going for a Shigeru cycle here. RockChalk might actually be looking for a Zaya cycle, but shocking gameplay.
Shocking.
No pun intended. Actually, pun very much intended. Commentator can't hide the truth.
Yeah, RockChalk definitely was going for Zaya there, but we'll take the comfy Shig. But Biinny's slightly in the lead.
I wonder if RockChalk still could have made Shigeru if he took the beginning a little bit slower and got shocked. I feel like he might not been able to. Some good stuff from Rock.
We got a new emote.
We do have a new emote.
GSA sync. Oh, but RockChalk getting that dance.
Okay. Taking his time on the spin, but Biinny with a missed throw, and now RockChalk has taken it back.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate, but luckily Bowser didn't fall all the way down. So the time loss isn't as bad as it could have been. Got a late 55 here from RockChalk. And a late 80, so 3 seconds in the lead here. Gonna be heading into Bob for the second time. And Biinny
maybe
bonking into the door.
Mistaken Bob for bonk and taking a quick bonk as we move over.
Oof.
Giving a RockChalk a little bit more of that lead. Now it's time for the sky jump. RockChalk looking really good with the wing cap grab. A lot of speed. Ooh. Nice.
Excellent. Biinny also with some really nice speed. I think it was a tad faster there than RockChalk.
But now it's time for Cool Mountain, and we have seen dreams be a little bit shattered here in the past. It's sort of another one of those stages where at first glance it's like, there's not a whole lot going on here, not too difficult, but I mean, it adds up. There are a lot of little things going on behind the scenes.
Wall kicks may or may not work, and for RockChalk, they do work.
Ooh, wow, he's right on the edge there. Staying on the ice bridge. Biinny coming down. And a nice wall kicks will work. And apparently the stocks are going up. So everybody very excited about that. Definitely a simp up. Commentator, hoping that you could maybe perhaps snag a sub or two. Just using GSA to boost the sub count. Might have to get fired. Or just might get another warning. We will see. But it's time for some Penguin action. I wonder if we'll see the new Penguin strat come out. RockChalk not opting for it. Biinny, though, maybe?
Nope.
You know how to do that new strat? I haven't actually looked into it too much.
I actually only found out about it after browsing the spreadsheet yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, what is this Pingu strat? And it looks really interesting. You drop the penguin or something.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how it works. I'm interested to learn a little bit more about it. It's definitely some spicy stuff. RockChalk, beautiful rollout. Oh, taking a little time to teleport. Biinny coming out right behind. Nice teleport.
Gaining a little bit of time because of that. Also, another cool thing about 70s, you don't have to worry about that penguin knocking you down unless you go for CCM 18.
That is true. Very nice. It's like a win-win because the route is faster. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It
It's just a
is.
little bit harder. It can be if you go for the double pillarless, which I think we'll be seeing from both of these players.
Oh, RockChalk having a little trouble finding the door.
Biinny
as
as well. Slip sliding around. But manages to open up that door. Had to bust out the WD-40. It seems as though the hinges were just a little bit crusty, a little bit rusty, and perhaps a little bit musty. A little bit dusty. But yes, stars are happening, I think.
Alright, so like a 3.5 second lead still for RockChalk. Maintaining it since Dark World.
He's got the cruise control on.
Gonna be heading into BBH now. Gonna bop this ghost. Oh! Missed a ground pound there. Biinny going for the dive. Do you know if, which way is faster, the ground pound or the dive?
I think the dive, just because it's like you're hitting him as soon as you possibly can, whereas a ground pound, you have to be next to him and then start your ground pound.
Makes sense.
Okay!
Oh, that...
Oh!
Really unfortunate there for RockChalk.
Okay. RockChalk having a little bit of trouble with the big boo, getting him caught in the corner. The boo bursting, explosive, lashing out.
There
Not
was
happy
lead
being
for
caught in the
Biinny.
corner. Yes. Just as easy as that. We aren't even in basement yet. I thought we'd see a lead switch in basement, but, you know, Big Boo's haunting RockChalk's dreams a little bit. Might need to do some lucid dreaming and battle his demons. Commentator in space. Nobody quite sure what he's talking about, but continuing to talk anyway.
Definitely some nightmare fuel in this stage. Oh! RockChalk barely whiffing that star there. Let's take a look at these door touches here. Mid 17. So the 3-second lead has swapped over to Biinny pretty much.
Just passing it back and forth.
You know, it's pretty amazing though that both runners are within 3 seconds of each other since the beginning. Both are playing super consistently. You know, a few slip-ups here or there.
Shout out to Linus Dog. Thank you for the host for 13 viewers. Very much appreciated, sir. Here we are in Shifting Sandland. One of the first really scary stages. Biinny with the Biinny special of a pillar.
Oh.
Just throwing the bomb away. Biinny cleanly looking to get up there. Oh, sliding back down. Taking his time. Now, I think almost certainly RockChalk is going to go for Tama Plus, and if he gets it, I think he'll actually end up saving time over what just happened.
Yeah, if his clip into the pyramid is a lot cleaner, definitely going to be a huge swing for RockChalk here.
Oh, okay. He's got the angle. Little wonky. Oh, yeah,
no! That angle looked really weird.
Oh, that was really rough.
Biinny getting his second attempt into the pyramid, much cleaner this time.
Yeah, this is a little bit spooky now for RockChalk. He has no backups left and 2 pillarlesses to do, a situation that you definitely do not want to be. Pressure's coming on as Biinny gets his second pillarless star with great finesse and dexterity. Here comes RockChalk. Oh.
Okay, opting to just go for the old method, but getting the medium bomb here.
Yeah, had to do it with the medium bomb. Interesting strat. Big single jump on. He's getting in there, but man, this is quite a lead that Biinny is cooking up here, and RockChalk still needing to do one more pillarless. I wonder if we'll get to see that juicy Tama Plus. Biinny. Oh, okay, and he's out.
Oh. I wonder if RockChalk is just gonna go for HMC early now. Doesn't want to deal with that Pluralist again.
Yeah, I guess he asked. No other options. I support that decision. I'm pretty sure RockChalk
yeah.
typically does go for the double pillarless, but in a situation like that, it's just, and with it seeming like it just doesn't want to, it's not worth the trouble, you know?
Right. Sometimes, like, if you start messing up pillarless in a run, and you have pretty much one more chance to get it without dying, then it can really get to your head, so you want to just play it safe. In that situation, and in a race like this, I completely support that decision.
But RockChalk looking fine in Lethal Lava Land. We'll see how these bullies go. Single drop, one escaping, but quick backup. But time is ticking. I mean, Biinny is not one to just give up the ball a little bit of a lead hog. Once he's got it, he is accelerating past. And you gotta be moving fast if you want to keep up with him.
Speedrunning, it's in the name of the game, so Biinny bringing out all of his moves. RockChalk here. Huge jump.
Okay. It looks so weird. It doesn't look like it should work, but it does cross the gap.
Yeah, you get a little bit more airtime with that wing cap. So you can do some crazy big jump dives like that.
Crazy big.
Crazy. Biinny going towards the triple bullies now.
Indeed, ganging up on him, but Biinny making quick work, not allowing them to even get a word in or take his lunch money. Gonna go ahead and clap the cheeks, as they say, and RockChalk with some nice reds.
Smooth as butter.
Definitely smooth as butter. Without a doubt, both players looking great here in Lethal Lava Land. Despite the name, it's not so lethal. I mean, there is a lot of lava, there's a lot of bullies, but not phasing either of these players.
Yeah, not if you're a speedrunner.
Sometimes. We still got lava boost. I don't want to speak too soon. Commentators curse always in effect. RockChalk with the pro boost. Not scared. Oh, but not gonna
taking the
work.
death.
Yeah, this is really tough. I wonder if he'll go for it again. Oh, that death hurts a lot, but you do spawn right back in the volcano, so it's not that bad of a death. And he's gonna go for it again. Back up.
All right.
All right.
You know, shout out to RockChalk for keeping his composure there after failing it once. Mistake like that can really get to your head sometimes.
Oh, but Biinny also dropping the boost.
So,
oh, dang.
Evening out the playing field just a bit, but I suspect Biinny is still quite a bit in the lead here.
Let's see, we got a second boost coming out from Biinny. Hitting that one, though. Yeah, Biinny, I would guess Biinny probably has maybe a 10-ish second lead. Hard to say.
Yeah, really hard to tell, because I don't know what stars RockChalk is going to sub for the MIP star. I'm guessing like an SL Reds or maybe THI Reds.
We have seen Punkay bust out the Hazy Maze Cave elevator star as a replacement, which not too shabby.
Oh, you mean Toxic Maze?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Biinny making his way to the Dire Docks. Oh, and RockChalk almost falling off there.
It's all good in the hood, though, keeping his composure, keeping calm and steady, stable, like a rock should be, you know? It's in his name. He can't be a little soft, he can't be a little pebble, can't be a easily chippable surface. He's got to stay stone cold.
Rock solid.
Commentators with the Wombo combo puns coming at you live. Only the highest. Oh, RockChalk. Just as we're bumping him up,
Yeah.
saying he's stable and solid, he is in fact going for Toxic Maze. Maybe. I don't know if he can get off this elevator. Oh, and the dust is coming out. RockChalk looking a little bit debilitated from that missed clip. Cost him quite a bit of time here now. Biinny going to be holding himself a pretty good lead. But you always got to factor in as well, it is about the time. Not only is it the win or the loss, but how fast you're moving, the guy.
Movement is key.
No, keys are key.
What?
Keys are the key?
Keys are the key.
Yeah, they're the keys more accurately. Commentators, you know, getting in a little bit of a dispute over here on the mic, but keeping it friendly. Not going to spew too much out.
All right. Looking like a Christmas miracle here from RockChalk.
Mm-hmm. Santa coming a little bit, quite a bit early, actually. Or maybe late. You never know.
Early in the sense that we're getting HMC early here.
We definitely are. And
RockChalk getting his gifts on Christmas Eve.
you ever get your gifts on Christmas Eve?
That's how my family does it. But Biinny with the really nice rings there.
Ooh. RockChalk adapting to his fellow rocks.
Yeah, really good dodges.
All right.
Always have to be
Fire
careful.
One of the spiciest levels that you will see in the game. What? Oh, okay. For a second, I thought Biinny was going to go for pole glitch. I was like, what's happening? But,
Wrong category.
yeah, that would have been pretty awkward. But he's looking good for this early Ellie's lava boost. Just got a couple more things to execute.
Yeah, really smooth sailing here from.
Oh, kind of low. Still making it up. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
Smooth sailing indeed. The waters are not too choppy. The sun is out and the crew is drinking up. It's a celebration.
We're going to have the Biinny special ending here.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That is just... Oh. Oh.
That's definitely a nut.
Yeah, that's love-making background video right there. Just have that playing in the background. That'll work out quite well. Biinny bringing us only the hottest of fire seas. I mean, it's literally a sea of fire. Oh, RockChalk dropping the ball, unable to talk nice to the chest and get it to open up, having to try again.
Getting that angle there can be tricky sometimes. Your setup's not 100%. Especially that last chest.
Yeah, you're always just trying to catch the edge of them, but the irony is real. You know, trying to go fast, but you end up going slow. Gotta just keep it contained.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting that in this game there are a few moments where going too fast can actually make you play slower, such as going for Shig. In Dark World, if you go a little too fast, you'll make the cycle way too early. You have to slow down a bit.
Yeah, and sometimes the slowing down can actually be a little bit scary. You could die because of it.
Yeah, exactly. Lost many a good Dark Worlds to that.
It's a sad day. Biinny.
Oh, not going for the kicks there.
No, not going for the kicks, and didn't even face the boxes when he was taking out the Skeeter. At least a second or two lost there. Okay, taking care of the Skeeter right before the blue coin switch.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I was in a pretty good...
Yeah, really good RNG from the box there. Looks like RockChalk will be wrapping up Dire Dire Docks here and making his way into the Fire Sea.
Yeah, quite an act to follow. Can RockChalk make it look just as spicy? I like this camera angle already. And And we've got a lot of people in the chat. Apparently, their love-making playlist is just sicko mode on repeat. Not sure how lovely that would be, but I guess I have to try it before I can knock it.
Ooh.
That RNG was looking a little rough for Biinny, but making good work of it. Making it happen. RockChalk looking good for this lava boost early Ellie. Just needs to get this triple jump going. And he's up there. Ooh, that was a really long jump. It's good.
Yeah, making it no problem.
Ooh, wow. That was pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, that ledge grab though. So not as clean as Biinny, but still made the cycle. Didn't get burned at the end there. Feels good, man. A little bit of dust though.
Yeah, definitely a hard one to live up to, but could have been a lot worse. Fire Sea can always be worse. And RockChalk, I mean, he's still going. He is alive. But Biinny might be pulling the plug here.
Yeah,
RockChalk on life
Biinny's
support.
been going off here. Playing really well after that Fire Sea. Gaining a little bit of a confidence boost. Perhaps.
Yeah, the wet dry world, although it has been mostly dry for Biinny, it's definitely been making me pretty wet, to say the least. I just had to say it. I'm sorry. I had to get it out there, get these things off my chest, and now here it is. Quite wet. Probably going to be seeing another triple jump wall kick.
Some nice dry humor from the co-commentator.
Okay, and co-commentator busting out the puns once again. Wordplay, actually, maybe that would fall under. It's getting pretty clever out here in the booth. We're making some big plays.
Some cosmic brains.
I need some cosmic brownies.
Those are pretty good.
It's like a sugar overload. You just bite into it and then you get diabetes immediately.
I'm a fan of the oatmeal cream pie, personally.
Oatmeal cream pie. Those are pretty. Little Debbie, your go-to sweets.
Biinny with some really nice secrets. RockChalk is one coin behind here, not a problem. Just needs to hope that the Chuckia RNG will treat him well.
Yeah, could be a problem. But I mean, you could sort of play it safe, toss the Chucky a little more to the right, and we do see that happen from a lot of players.
I'm a fan of that, especially in races.
Oh, but nobody's getting thrown except for Mario.
Diving straight into the Chuckia's arms.
Giving him a toss. Awkward situation. Biinny continuing to accelerate, leaving RockChalk in the dust, turning him into chalk.
Yeah.
But all things considered, RockChalk's playing quite well. It's just Biinny he's not making any openings. I mean, we saw a couple hiccups earlier on, but it has been smooth sailing since Lethal Lava Land's death. And that was a quick one too. Like it's still a pretty good run. 48 pace for sure.
Oh yeah. Biinny playing in his element. Feeling himself here. Keeping the momentum going. And we heading into the Tall Mountain after a quick word with Toad.
Yeah, just popping the star out of his head, I guess. That's fair.
Wonder how he does that.
You never get to know. He's like, here you go, and then disappears into the darkness once again.
It's a mystery.
RockChalk not gonna go for the triple jump wall kicks. And Biinny starting right off with TTM Reds. It's a pretty volatile star, I'd say.
Yeah. With practice, it gets pretty kind of... Oh, whoa.
Missed red. Right. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about. It gets really weird trying to back it up once you're there, but pretty good.
A little bit of spaghetti, but keeping it on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of leaving reds for after the mountain clip stars, personally.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense too. It's just it's good to have those backups, but Biinny, I guess, must be very confident in his mountain clips and his log wall kicks. Let's see how it goes. Coming right up.
Oh!
Getting clapped! Fly Guy's got something to say. Biinny not paying him for the work that he did. Trying to rob him of some slices of his pie.
RockChalk setting up some really nice secrets there.
Mm-hmm.
And that lag reduction.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that.
That was cool. I've never seen that before. The little single jump over the fourth secret. Oh, but it gets.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, I think I've seen Kaba make a video on that. You can just do a single jump on Biinny.
Whoa, this is way to the right. I don't. And now he's got to do the box. See, this man is at 3 slices of pie. If he takes fall damage, okay. A little awkward. Biinny's starting to fall a little bit apart. The mountain's a little tall.
I feel like he rushed that long jump just a little bit for the log wall kick.
Yeah, he was
after being burned.
Yeah, he was trying to just not lose as much time as possible. And again, it's one of those situations where sometimes less is more. Sometimes you just have to slow down a little bit, readjust. I mean, how often are you in that situation, you know, where you're getting burnt and you're doing a long jump from there? Biinny trying to do it on the fly, but did not quite work out. And now it's looking a little bit more realistic for our boy RockChalk. Biinny losing quite a bit of time here in Tall Tall Mountain. We saw a mistake on the red, a mistake with getting clapped by the Fly Guy, and then getting burned and falling down. I mean, it's adding up. And RockChalk's been looking good.
I think Biinny just has the Breeze Star left. Wonder if he's gonna go for Breezeless, but I don't know. Oh, setting up.
Okay, this is
Really nice.
All right. All right.
Alright, so Biinny heading into SL, while RockChalk making his way into TTM. Gonna be starting off with the mountain clip. But Biinny showing some moves there.
Flying right up that snowman. Wasting no time. He knows he's got to kick it into high gear, but RockChalk wasn't ready for that firstie, and now slipping up on the slope. Very unfortunate.
Not gonna bottom with the log wall kick.
Yeah, that's about as bad as it gets for the waterfall star, I'd say.
Hate to see it.
Indeed, indeed.
I don't know why, but TTM is just such an intimidating stage. Like, you play it and it's like, oh, it's not that bad, but then stuff like this can happen. And RockChalk getting hit by the Fly Guy as well. TTM is being pretty rough to both of these players so far, at least for RockChalk.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, in theory, it doesn't seem that bad. I think Reds is the one that sort of stands out, and then the mountain clip and the log wall kicks. It's a lot of tricky, very specific movements in a short amount of time. And one slip up is really bad news. RockChalk missed Breeze.
Speaking of slip ups, that's gonna cost a little bit of time there. Yeah, I would wager that Biinny is still in the lead here after those mistakes. That was RockChalk's opportunity to catch up, I feel like. But still not over. We have HMC and Tippy left. RockChalk is still going to need to do SL before that. Already has HMC out of the way, though. Oh, and a big jump from RockChalk.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he was done with Tall Mountain. I'm stuck in the past, still thinking you get SL Reds. Commentator, a dinosaur. Not sure how he got in the. Not even sure if anything he's saying is really valid or has any sense to it. Probably explains why he's never really talking about the game and only bringing up weird analogies that usually don't make very much sense. But moving along, we do definitely have two Marios moving around.
Moving and grooving. Biinny's going to set up for Rolling Rocks here. Pretty good RNG. Really nice. And RockChalk nailing that snowman's head.
Yeah, that was pretty hot.
Snowman's head has to be like one of my favorite single stars to watch.
It's just
like
you go. Yeah, there's so much. Well, you make so much vertical in such a small amount of time, and the way that you do it, RockChalk slip it down.
Yeah. Okay, makes it up. It's a little bit of a Monka S. But... okay.
What?
Well, he does need that extra star for doing a HMC early.
Even though he did Toxic Maze?
Yes, because he didn't do the other pillarless as well. So he missed MIPS and an extra pillarless. So in that situation, you're going to need to replace it with 2 stars.
Well, that makes sense. Despite having watched, you know, a whole league's worth of 70s, still not quite sure how the route functions.
It gets a little weird whenever you do, like, miss a pillarless if you're going for double plus. Because if you're doing CCM 18, you only go for 1 plus and you can still do HMC late. But with CCM 17, if you have to do HMC early, you're going to have to replace 2 stars. But yeah, Biinny definitely in the lead here. RockChalk still having to finish up a few more things in SL.
Yeah, it's like, what is this? Maybe 30 to 45-ish seconds. Biinny getting Lakitu bounce, no problem. Scaling up that slope.
It's the wall kicks on those little floating wooden blocks. RockChalk making his way to the door.
And here comes Mr. Chalk in Rainbow Ride. Getting called out by chat here a bit. We're in a little bit of hot water over here. Might have to do a press release to cover the damage. Oh, RockChalk grabbing that pole a little low.
Yeah, that camera angle was a little funny.
Mm-hmm. So, we're in Tippy. Biinny's got quite a hefty lead. But I did recently see a race where Biinny sort of, you know, had some problems in TikTok clock. Cleaned his clock just a little bit.
Yeah, that TikTok clock can be a TikTok bot for sure.
Absolutely. Cool commentator with some spicy rhyme schemes. Might have to get on the mic, spit some bars here and there.
Now, if Biinny can afford, you know, a few mistakes in TTC, but you know, like we mentioned earlier, it's a very nerve-wracking stage, especially being at the end of the game. And TTC 100, it's a very Monka-esque star to go for.
Will
And
he struggle with TTC? We'll have to see.
on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Ree!
Hego.
Oh no! Huge bonk.
Still gets it backed up pretty well though, and Biinny here falling all the way down.
Okay. This is the first domino falling down. Will the rest of them fall, or does Biinny have the power? Okay, now, okay.
Biinny's looking a little bit shaky here.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can collect himself.
Some weird movement errors going on from Biinny, just not looking as confident as we saw him in Rainbow Ride. Let's see how the second half of this 100 treats him, though. Nice wall kick. RockChalk going to be joining him now in TikTok clock.
Oh.
No wall kick. It's getting to him, man. The heat. They turned the stove on, but they forgot to turn it off. They're currently eating their meal, but noticing that there's a weird smell coming from the kitchen. Missed coin.
Okay. Good RNG.
Wow. Coin, good guy Coin, not going to fall off the edge. Staying right there for Biinny. But man, that is a lot of time that RockChalk can make up, and he's already made up quite a bit of it with a great beginning. I'm giving the wall a little bit of a love tap.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the fade out here because I am super curious to see the time differential. 36 on fade out.
Very nice wall kick. Oh no!
Okay.
Hego.
Then he's starting his moving stars.
RockChalk kicking that box a little bit too far, sending him back quite a bit, but ooh, okay. Nice pit and pendulums from the man.
I'm going for like a lower setup there from what I'm used to seeing, but RockChalk getting knocked down.
Oh, the invis wall! Oh no, Mario meltdown!
Slide of shame.
Oh,
Needs
goodness.
to fix his angle. Okay, he got enough air that time.
And that's probably the same amount of time lost that we saw on Biinny's side. Maybe even a little
bit
more.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
That ending was tragic.
That was a nuclear option right there. RockChalk falling into the hands of the invisible walls, the thwomp, all of it coming together.
All right, it looks like Biinny has wrapped up all of his moving stars here. RockChalk getting the pendulum.
It's coming down to the wire. Not much room left for error. We got a couple of throws. We do have bits, and these non-moving stars can also be quite difficult. But Biinny handling it excellently. RockChalk with a magnificent in the cage.
Magnificent indeed. Alright, so Biinny just needs one more star and then talks to the last toad. Will be making his way into bits.
Hego.
See how these red goes. Oh,
Very nice.
okay.
Yeah. 47-11. So could get a high 48 maybe.
Maybe. Be a very high 48. Another one to add to his trophy room. The list of plaques goes on. Biinny landing so many 48s. Will it be another one? It might be a little close.
Yeah, looking more like a low 49.
Mm-hmm. And RockChalk finishing up TikTok clock triple jump dive for Biinny. A little hesitant. That's gonna be good though. Yeah, 48 definitely dead. I think it was already dead. Maybe.
Yeah, it was super close. All right. Biinny going for the left side here. Nails it. Taking his time on the pinwheels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Tony Hawk showing up quick. Showing his beautiful face one last time. Okay.
300 points.
Very jagged ending. Biinny a little bit rough there. Sandpaper man. And RockChalk with a huge dive into the hole. Here comes these throws. Kaboom. Oh, that's a missed throw, but RockChalk cannot get his act together for this triple jump dive.
All right, sorry about that.
It's okay.
All right, so Biinny with one more throw. Okay.
Oh, and barely bouncing. Biinny taking it home, and RockChalk getting his triple jump wall kick every second does count. Can still rack himself up a couple of points, but GG's to Biinny.
And, you know, Biinny taking the win, but RockChalk can still score a few more points here. Not too far behind. But yeah, Biinny bringing out his A game.
And oh, missed throw. Another extra 10 seconds. The points. The points. Okay. And about a minute across.
And it's good.
A mid 50 for Rock and a mid 49 for Big Ben. I mean, compared to their PBs, they both played about at the same level,
Yeah.
I'd say, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're both like a minute off of the personal best.
Yeah, a little
Minute
over
change.
So, what'd you think, Squiddy?
I mean, both players played pretty well. TikTok clock,
Yo,
a
yo,
little scary. Yo, RockChalk,
what's up?
how's it going, man? How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I think this is the best race time I've had in this league. Yeah, overall, I think I played pretty well. It was really weird having to do that route because like I couldn't get
Yeah.
double plus, so that threw me off a little bit.
So did you just decide to do that because your other pluralist attempts weren't solid?
Yeah, pretty much. That's always been my plan.
Yeah.
Like if I run out of backup stars for pillarless, then I'll just go to HMC. I haven't had to do it before though, so it was a little weird.
Yeah.
You could tell because like Toxic Maze and SL Reds were both terrible. Like two of the worst stars I had probably.
I noticed like around the time you were doing SL Reds, I don't know if you're going for a whirl from the freezing pond or if you just decided to go for that. Because you missed like the triple jump there.
Yeah, I
before that.
Yeah, I didn't really have a plan.
Gotcha.
I wanted to get SL Reds out of the way, so I didn't want to forget it. So I was gonna do that one first. But yeah, it was pretty sloppy.
Yeah. And we have Biinny in here. How's it going, man?
Yo, GG. Yeah.
Actually, I leveled up where you were, and I was like, damn, we are close. Like, I took a death in LLL. Just a few little.
Oh, I
slots.
did too.
But you took a death in LLL as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the same way.
Classic, absolute classic.
Yeah, both of y'all
First
got
time I
that
died
second
with
try.
those on that. What's that?
Both of y'all got the second try lava boost.
Yeah. Do you do the same one as me, or?
I don't know.
Yeah. Both went for the Pro Boost.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is
but
it, sorry, a Kyra boost. I'm so sorry. Not it's a Kyrus. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
good race. Simply quiet as always. What's going on here? Every time I'm in the chat, it's gone quiet lately.
Getting called out by the racers here. Biinny, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
I liked what I saw. What happened in TikTok clock where you were getting a little bit shaky on the 100?
What happened was you on commentary and me on TikTok clock hundo does not gel. They just don't. Let's be honest. I know. I'm thinking about your commentary mid 100 and I just start shaking and stuff. It was good though. It was a good race. I got it done anyway, so I'm happy. At mid 49, it's pretty. It's about what I've been getting, so I can't complain too much. Similar mistakes throughout. I'm glad I got boost Ellie's finally. I've been really struggling with that in races lately, so.
Yeah, that was incredible. That Fire Sea was like about as good as it'll get in a race.
Yeah, I was happy with that. I needed it after that LLL actually, so.
Yeah, I feel like that gave you a confidence boost going into upstairs because your wet dry world and your THI were really nice.
Wet dry world was good as well. I was pretty happy with that
Yeah.
too.
And I know that you've been having some issues with that stage lately in your attempts.
Don't even talk about it. But yeah, it's killed my 47s for the last month or two. But I'll get through it. I'll get it eventually.
Any day.
Yeah.
We believe in you. You've been upgrading the strats. You're looking very refined.
Thank you. I've got a few more there, but obviously can't be doing them in races. Too dangerous then for me. Not in a
Right.
race, obviously, but yeah. GG's. Thank you for
Yeah.
the comments.
Yeah, GG.
GG's always a pleasure. Thank you very much, gentlemen, and thank you, Squidbird, for joining me. It was an absolute madhouse. We had the puns flying around. It was some good stuff.
It was an absolute blast. Co-coming with you on my first GSA race here. Looking forward to doing some more.
Good luck on the rest
For sure.
RockChalk19.
Yeah, thanks. You too.
Alright. Take care, guys.
Have a good one. And coming up next, we have got Cheese versus Proto Man in the 16-star league in about 15. So don't go anywhere. Well, you could go somewhere. You might want to grab some food. You got some time. But we'll be back shortly. Thank you for watching and catch you in a bit. Peace out.
Peace.